What's up, y'all? We just got the first episode of Lanterns on HBO Max, and I gotta say, this was a pretty good first episode. I was a little skeptical on this show when I first saw the trailer, the very first trailer, but after watching the 5 minute preview we got a couple days ago, and then seeing this whole first episode, I gotta say, I'm kind of intrigued. I want to see where this show actually goes. Now, there are a couple things I'm kind of iffy about. The fact that Hal Jordan is so much older than John Stewart. I mean, like it's a big age gap, and he's pretty much training Hal. I mean, he's training John to be his replacement, or at least that's the vibes I'm getting. But then we get some information at the end of the episode, and it makes me wonder, like, yo, what really happened in the past when it comes to Hal Jordan? And I wonder if we're going to get that throughout the series because it kind of comes off as if, he did some stuff that, you know, that the leaders of the Lantern Corps don't agree with. So I'm really the Guardians. So I'm really curious if we're going to find out what he did to upset the Guardians. But it seems as if they want John Stewart to be a replacement, and it seems as if Hal doesn't want to give it up. Now, depending on what he did in the past, for them to feel the way they feel towards him may actually decide on how I feel about him as a character. Because as of right now, how is what I'm saying, how is an asshole. I'm gonna just come out and say it. Like he's not the Hal Jordan I remember from like the comics and what I'm saying, from the animated series. He's not the same guy to me. He feels more dark and serious, and it could be that he is older. He's experienced a lot of things, so he's not as youthful and playful as he once was. That could be the case. That's why I really need to know what he did, what I'm saying, for the Guardians not to really trust and rely on him. And hopefully we'll find that out at some point. But this is one of those shows where it looks like it's going to be jumping between different points in time. We have it where the beginning starts off in the past around, I believe it was 1998. You have it where majority of the episodes takes place in 2016, and then you got some of a little small portion of it that takes place in 2026. So I'm not really a fan when series do that, but if it's done well, what I'm saying, I'm cool with it. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, like I said earlier, how he's an ass. You have this moment where he's training John Stewart, and he leaves the ring in a car, jumps out the car as it goes off a cliff, and tells, what I'm saying, pretty much tells John to survive. Meet him down the street, for some tacos. That's insane. Like, yo, that's crazy right here. Like, this dude would have died if he ain't grabbed the ring in time. I don't know. I think that's just crazy. But then you have it where they go to this town where Hal is suspecting aliens is going to be there. And while, what I'm saying, they're trying to interrogate this alien, you have it where the police don't believe he's an alien, and then you have it where you find out he is an alien. He says his whole skeleton is has some type of bomb within it, and once it goes off, it can destroy the whole town. You have it where Hal says like, "Yo, I can use my ring to stop the explosion," and I really like the dialogue from this alien right here, this prisoner, because he says like, "Yo, you know what I'm saying? You ain't bring your battery with you, so you probably ain't charge your ring. You really think you can stop this explosion if I was to detonate?" And I don't know why. This was just such a really great scene. Like I kind of wish this actor was in the story longer because he did such a great job portraying an alien that's about to sacrifice himself. That when he blew up, I was kind of like sad and disappointed. Like, yo, nah, don't go yet, don't go yet. But you have it where he's about to explode right here, forcing Hal to shield him in a bubble. Well, yeah, put him in a bubble to protect everyone in the town. And I felt like this was a great moment. Now, I will say, I don't like the fact that they're not showing the suits just yet, but they did do a good thing of explaining it, why he doesn't wear the suit. You have it where a person asks Hal why he doesn't wear the suit, and he says it's not. It's just like being a young man. You want to wear a tie to show that you accomplish everything, that you're sophisticated and stuff like that. But then as you get older, you're like, damn it, I don't want to wear a tie. It's uncomfortable. And he says the same concept goes with his Green Lantern suit. So I do like that. It's a good way to make sense. I mean, it does make perfect sense. I mean, it is what it is. But then it jumps to the future 2026, and you have it where it looks as if Hal Jordan is dead right here. I don't get how this happened. You have it where you can see John actually shedding a tear as he's looking at Hal, and Hal's dead right here. Now I don't know if he's really dead, but at least it looks like he's dead. And again, it doesn't look as if John has a ring, so Hal may still be alive, but he doesn't have his ring on him. So I don't know. This first episode left a lot of mystery, and then you have it when it goes off. It shows you a lot of parts of the upcoming episodes of you know what I'm saying, of Green Lantern or Lanterns, and it got me very curious for the future of this season, this show. So all in all, very good first episode. Curious to see what happens with the next episode. But let me know your thoughts down below, and if you like the video, thumb it up, please subscribe, and I'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Peace.